In this video, we'll be talking about the two special arguments in the Python. One is the args and another one is the keyword args. So what is this args and keyword args? Let's say you have a function and a function demands the variable number of arguments. It behaves differently based on the number of arguments. For example, say you have a function called the addition, which adds the number. Let's say you provide two numbers, you pass two numbers, it adds the two numbers, whereas you have declared only two variables. In case now assume a situation, if you pass more than two numbers, assume you pass six numbers or seven numbers, then your function, it doesn't add all the numbers, it throws an error. So to handle such situation, what the Python did is they introduced args and they introduce star args, so that it handles the multiple number of the arguments which you are not aware of how many number of arguments. So this special argument, this special variable, it takes care of the such kind of arguments. We have one more argument called this double star kw args. You can give any name to this, but this is just more familiar like keyword argument. It takes care of the keywords. So here we have an example. This is function which has three parameters. Adder. This function is called, and it is passing three variables 5, 10 and 15. That will be get passed over here, and it prints the sum. What is the sum? Sum is like 5 plus 10 plus 15, that is 30. It prints 30. Here we have one more situation, one more scenario where the function is calling with the five numbers, with the five variables parameters, and this function calls here, but here we have only three parameters declared, that is x, y and z, but we are passing five parameters. So in this situation, this normal function, it doesn't takes care of the addition of five numbers because it has only three parameters provided, so it throws an error. Now let's run and see what happens in two situation. Okay, we'll see one by one. See, this is the function and we will run this code. We'll see whether it adds perfectly fine or not. This added three numbers, that is 5, 10, 15. It added three numbers. It produced the output sum as 30. Okay. Now we will add some values to it. We will pass some more argument and we will run we'll check whether our function works properly or not. Because it did not added the numbers, it's saying that the adder takes three positional argument. This function takes only three positional argument, but 5 were given. It has only 3 declared here, but given was the 5. That's the reason it's throwing the error. So how to handle such kind of situation? Let's say here I have declared only 3. I want to add all the 5 numbers. Or in case if I pass 8 numbers also, I want to add all 8 numbers. How can I do this? So to do this, we have the special argument called star args. It comes handy in such situation and it takes care of such complicated situation. Let's take an example to see how this star args works. See, we have one more example here which describes how to use the special arguments. In Python, we can pass a variable number of arguments to a function using the special symbols. What is that special symbols? Star args, star kw args. There are two special symbols. These are the two special symbols. One is used for the non-keyword argument and one is used for the double star. Args is used for the keyword argument. We use star and double star args as an argument when we are unsure about the number of arguments to pass in the function. As I said earlier, we don't know how many arguments to be passed. Let's say I can pass 4, I can pass 6, I can pass 10 arguments. Python should be capable of handling such number of arguments. So this special symbol star args star kwargs comes in handy such situation. We will look into this code. Let me explain this code, how this works. This is the adder function which is calling with the two argument. Here the special symbol is declared special argument, that is star number, that is star arg. It takes care of these two argument, and sum I am declaring it as assigning it to the 0, and I am iterating through the number. That is number is here. Sum is I am adding the sum of the numbers. Sum is equal to sum plus n, 0 plus n. N means here first is 3, then again it comes here, again it iterate. What is the next? It is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. First it displays 8. Okay. Next it calls again adder with 4 arguments. Adder it goes for it, this number it takes care of 4 arguments. Similarly same thing happen for this. For n, iterate through the number, that is 4 5 6 7. It adds all the 4 5 6 7. It adds all the 4 5 6 7. That is how much it will be, 22. Similarly it does for the third one. Adder, it goes over here, and how much it is? It is 17. Now let's see 8 22 17. It should display 8 22 17, right? Now run this module. It has displayed 8 22 17. 8 22 17. For this adder first function it displayed 8. For the second one it is 22. For the third one it is 17. I hope you understand the concept of special argument number star args, how it comes in handy when you are unaware of how many number of arguments to be passed. So this is one example. You can have a multiple example by changing this example into some different thing. So you can try more examples, you will get more clarity on this concept. We will come to the next topic. What is that? Keyword argument, that is star kw args. Hope you remember. We will cover this concept now. Now see this example. Here I am calling just a moment. Here I am calling intro function. With the variable number of argument. So the first function, it takes first name, last name, age and phone number as the argument. Whereas the second intro function, the same function, it takes the argument first name, last name, it takes additional email, country, age, phone number as an argument. It takes how many argument? First one takes the 4 argument, second one takes the 6 argument. So this is a first one takes the 4 argument, second one takes the 6 argument. To avoid the conflict in such situation, we use keyword argument, that is double star. Here first print the type of the argument. What is the type of the argument? You can use the type and the data. Type and data. So this is the type. It gives the type of this data. What is this? It is a dictionary. Here key, we have value, key value. We are passing it as a key and value. That is the reason type of data is dictionary. Now we will iterate through each items in the dictionary. For key comma value in data is dictionary. Here dot items means items in the sense it gives one key and one value. So it will print here, the next line it will print here using this string formatting, that is first placeholder, second placeholder. In the first placeholder it prints the key, and in the second placeholder it prints the value. This is how it will keep on repeating. It will print all the keyword argument which is passed here. In the first it prints the 4 argument, for the second one it prints the 6 argument. Now let's run this code and see what is the output. Run this module. Now run this code and see what is the output. It's generating output. It's taking some time to generate the output. Yeah, here it is generated. So the first here, if you remember, first function it has 4 arguments and second function it has 6 argument, and initially it is saying the data type of argument. It is the class and dictionary. First name is Sita, second last name is Shama, age is 22, phone number is this one. For second function it is saying the data type of argument is class dictionary. First name is John, second name last name is Wood, email is johnwood gmail.com, nomail.com, and country is Wakanda, age is 25, phone number is this one. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, comment, like. Thank you.